everyone, today's video is about when they sacrifice themselves for you. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's get going. The battlefield was a mess of smoke, debris, and the distant echoes of sirens. You could barely hear your own thoughts over the ringing in your ears, but one thing was clear. They had almost died for you. Bakugo Katsuki and Ijiro Kirishima, your lovers, you were idiots, had thrown themselves into the line of fire without hesitation. A villain's quirk had been seconds away from hitting you. Something corrosive, something deadly, and they had acted before you could even scream. And now, Bakugo was slammed against the broken wall, his gauntlets cracked, his breathing ragged. Kirishima was kneeling beside him, his hardened skin slowly softening back to normal, littered with bruises and shallow cuts. Both of them were alive, but the sight of them so battered made your chest ache. You ran to them, dropping to your knees hard enough to bruise. "You absolute morons," you choked out, hands shaking as you reached for him. Bakugo scoffed, although it was weaker than usual. "Like we were going to let that bastard touch you." Kirishima grinned, even as blood trickled from his lip. "Yeah, what he said. No way would let anything happen to you, babe." You wanted to scream, to cry, to kiss them until they understood how much they meant to you. Instead, you took a deep breath and cupped Bakugo's face, then Kirishima's, forcing both of them to look at you. "I love you," you said, voice firm despite the tears in your eyes. "Both of you. So damn much. But if you ever scare me like that again, I'll kill you myself." Bakugo's smirk was faint, but there. "Promises." Kirishima laughed, then winced when it jostled his ribs. "Ah, come on. You know he'd do it again in a heartbeat." You did know, and that was the worst part. The three of you were back at your shared apartment, wounds cleaned and bandaged, exhaustion weighing heavily on your shoulders. Bakugo had grumbled the entire time that you patched him up, but he hadn't pulled away. Kirishima had been quieter than usual, letting you fuss over him without protest. Now curled up on the couch, Bakugo's arm around your shoulders, and Kirishima's head resting against your lap, you finally let yourself relax. "You're both grounded," you muttered, running your fingers through Kirishima's hair. Bakugo scoffed. "The hell we are." "Yep. No more reckless heroics for at least a week." Kirishima chuckled, nuzzling against your thigh. "You say that like we'll listen." You sighed, leaning back into Bakugo's warmth. "I know you probably won't, but I'll just pretend for a while, okay?" Bakugo's hand squeezed your shoulder, his voice uncharacteristically soft. "Fine, but only because you're cute when you worry." Kirishima grinned up at you. "And because we love you too. Worth every scar." Your heart swelled, and for the first time since the fight, you smiled. "Yeah," you whispered, pressing a kiss to Kirishima's forehead, and then Bakugo's cheek. "You're worth it too." The next morning, sunlight filters through the curtains, casting a warm glow over the tangled limbs in your shared bed. Bakugo sprawled on his back, one arm slung over his face, his usual scowl softened by sleep. Kirishima was curled against your side, his breath steady and warm, his fingers loosely intertwined with yours. You traced the bandages on Kirishima's knuckles, and your chest was tight. "They really did almost die for me." Bakugo stirred first, his crimson eyes cracking open with a grunt. "The hell are you staring at, huh?" His voice was rough with sleep, but the usual bite was dulled by exhaustion. You swallowed hard. "Just thinking." Kirishima shifted, blinking up at you with a sleepy smile. "Morning." His voice was soft, warm. Then he caught your expression, and his smile faltered. "Hey, you okay?" You opened your mouth, but the words stuck in your throat. Instead, you buried your face in Kirishima's shoulder, fingers gripping Bakugo's shirt. I could have lost you, you whispered. Silence, and then Bakugo's hand found the back of your neck. His grip firm. Not happening. We're not that easy to kill. Kirishima hugged you tighter, his chin resting on your head. He's right. We're way too stubborn for that. You let out a shaky laugh. That's not funny. Wasn't trying to be. Bakugo muttered. Kirishima pressed a kiss to your temple. We're here, Mayan. And we're okay. We're breathing. Also, we do it again in a heartbeat, because you're ours. Bakugo's thumb brushed against your skin. This is the first time I agree with Kirishima's words, because they're damn right. You exhaled, the weight in your chest easing just a little. Recovery wasn't linear. Bakugo hated being sidelined, pacing the apartment like a caged animal. Kirishima, though better at hiding it, was restless as well, his usual bright energy dimmed by painkillers and lingering bruises. You watched him from the kitchen, stirring a pot of soup. Oi. Bakugo leaned against the counter, arms crossed. Stop looking at us like we're going to break. You arched a brow. Well, you did break. Multiple ribs. In your case. He scowled. Hey, piss off. Kirishima shuffled in, wrapping his arms around your waist from behind. Well, he's just grumpy because he misses blowing stuff up. Bakugo flipped him off. Like you're any better, shitty hair. You sighed, turning in Kirishima's hold to face them both. Just let me take care of you once, okay? For once, you don't have to be the strong ones. Bakugo's jaw twitched. Kirishima's eyes softened. And then... Fine. Bakugo grunted. But I'm not eating that shitty soup if it tastes like hospital food. Hey dude, be nice. He smirked. Too bad. You're eating it and liking it. Bakugo rolled his eyes, but when you handed him a ball, he didn't complain. The three of you lay tangled together again that night. Bakugo's warmth at your back, Kirishima's heartbeat steady under your palm. Love you, he murmured into the dark. Bakugo huffed. Yeah. Kirishima squeezed your hand. Love you more. You closed your eyes, finally at peace. They were alive, they were yours, and that was everything. Thanks for listening. I hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and goodbye.